welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Nafeesabutu. Anyways, if you're new here, my name is Nafeesabutu and this is Lifestyle Butu. I know that this is not my normal setup. Do I even have a normal setup? Anyways, today is the 31st of January. It's like my watch is wrong. It's probably like almost 6. It's really dark outside. As you can see, I've started drawing my eyebrows because I'm getting ready to go out for dinner by myself. Anyways, I was going to talk about, I've been meaning to make a video about modeling in Nigeria. It's going to be like a quick chit-chat video while I do my makeup. I mean, kill two birds with one stone. Anyways, I did a poll on my Insta story asking people if they watch a video of me talking about my experience in the Nigerian modeling industry. These eyebrows look the same. Anyways, if they would watch a video about my experience in the Nigerian modeling industry, and a lot of people said yes, so I was like, you know what, might as well. With the just concluding, I mean, probably not just, but the last fashion show that, or the only fashion show that took place at the end of the year was Arise, because they didn't do Lagos Fashion Week, if I recall. Anyways, let me just get into it. So you guys know that I won Face of Zara, right? And that was basically how I got into the modeling industry in Nigeria. I mean, you guys know the whole story of Face of Zara, right? I think. If you don't know, let me know in the comment section and I'll do a separate story time about that, so this video is not extremely long. But if you guys are not interested, then oops, we move. Anyways, I got scouted right after I was done with, I think, the Face of Zara thing, or while it was still concluding. I'm not even sure right now. But anyways, I did my first, I got signed in, I think, May. You guys, these eyebrows are the ghetto right now. I got signed in, I think, May. I did my first job in June. I'll try to leave a post of like my first job ever, because I was really excited. Anyways, backtrack to my first job. I was supposed to do, I think, 6 or 7 outfits, and mind you, before that I had done a job in Abuja and I did 15 outfits and I was paid 15,000 naira. I was 1K per outfit, and I was like, then it seemed like a big deal because I was so into modeling. Like, I was so head over heels about the idea of finally modeling and all of that, because I always used to hear, you should be a model when you grow up, blah 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 blah. You know how the society is always trying to like decide for you. Anyways, fast forward to me doing my first job in Lagos, and I was being paid 5,000 naira per outfit. Just putting it out there. And I did 6 outfits and I got paid 35. I think it was 35. I think it was 35, and I probably got like 30. I'm not sure, but then when I got the pay, I was like, okay. And mind you, the first day I went for castings, I went for, I think, 2 or 3 castings, and I went for 2 castings and I got all the jobs. Like, I got picked for all the jobs, or I went for 3 and I got picked for only 2. I really can't remember, but the second casting was one of my favorite brands ever. I wish I would work with her like in the future, because I really loved her pieces. I don't recall her name. She was really sweet. I mean, she was very professional and I loved it, but her pieces were mind-blowing. Like, I wanted to own her pieces. I remember calling my mom afterwards. I was like, if I don't work for this designer, I might cry. Anyways, the first casting I ever went for it, and we didn't even know we got picked until we were about to leave. And then one of the girls that was already signed to Beth Models was like, oh, I should wait behind with her that we got picked, but then they wanted everyone else to leave so they don't feel bad. It was really hectic. Like, being picked is cute, but not being picked is terrible, trust me. Anyways, modeling in Nigeria, for me, I'm not saying that life is supposed to be a bed of roses, but like, modeling in Nigeria is so, it's not it. Like, first things first, I would obviously always give like appreciation to Laura. She used to be our, what you call it, I think manager or something in Beth Models. I don't think she works there anymore, so I'm told, but she was really amazing. Like, she was sweet in a way. She was all those stern looking people, but then deep down they care. And the person who scouted me, she was such an amazing friend, but then I think she was just doing internship and she left afterwards. She wasn't really there for a long time. And I love it as well, was a sweetheart. Modeling, the designers, the everything, bro. Now, I wouldn't complain, but everyone used to think I was living the life. Now, I spent more of my personal money than the money I was making from modeling. I mean, you would get so many story times about so many designers that, bro, like, especially for fashion week. First things first, I never got picked to do any fashion show because according to them, I wasn't tall enough. If you ask me, I wasn't confident enough. And considering this was my first year, people would tell me, oh, it's your first year and you got picked past this stage, you should be grateful, blah 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 blah. All these other people are getting picked because they've been coming for this casting for years on years. And I was just there like, okay, sorry guys, multitasking is hard. I was just like, okay, but me and these girls are the same size, the same everything, so how come they are picking them but they're not picking me? And everyone just used to think I had it easy. Sorry, but I hate those of you that think that because I'm mixed I have it easier. Like, modeling is not looking for mixed girls, especially not from Nigeria. They're looking for dark skinned girls, Nigerian girls. Like, I used to hate that. Even in like high school, yeah, I understood that it seemed like, oh, because I was mixed I was having it easier. I was always on pay setters, I was always on NTA doing end of the year party announcements for pay setters, but you guys really needed to stop because honestly speaking, it was pissing off. Like, TBH. Like I was saying, you guys needed to stop the of how being mixed was making it easier for me. It wasn't. Like, seriously, that thing was so pissing off. Like, bro, they're picking black tall girls. And did I mention that at past I was too short for the modeling industry?
And this kind of thing they make God dey vex. Cause now rapture fit just come. Just now. Rapture fit come just now. 600 years.
And then it was in the modeling industry that I realized I had K-legs, and that wasn't about it. Like, for modeling, bro, modeling industry will make you discover your faults that you don't even have. Like, bro, I'm just grateful to like all the people that supported me. My mom, Gwani. Like, there was something this boy posted. I've forgotten his Instagram. I feel like I'm going all over the place. But there's this thing this boy posted about how even models make it hard to, like, if we had models like me that were trying to fight for like being treated better, like, oh, I know my worth, treat me better. Like, it takes years on years in life in general, I know, to convince everybody that, you know what, treats me with respect because I know my worth. But like, in modeling, you'll be trying to fight for this worth, and then there'll be models that, sorry guys, a lot of background noises, probably because of like the curfew, because today is New Year's Eve and I'm pretty sure that the government is trying to stay on track with everyone so that they don't break the rules because of like curfew and like COVID measures. Anyways, you'll be trying to like fight for this. Oh my days. If I don't like the audio of this video, I'm definitely not posting it. You're trying to fight for like, oh, we models know our worth, blah blah blah, and then you have models that will be seen will go and be doing these same jobs and acting like they don't know their worth, and then it will be like, you don't want to do it now, and this other person wants to do it, so please move. And you'll be there fighting for everyone's rights, and you know, as in people will be I think I'm in the best place to speak about this thing because I'm not out to insult. I'm not insulting my agency or any agency. I'm not insulting any fashion designer. Excuse you. I even have a friend who has his brand TJ Who, amazing brand. Make sure you check them out. Like, I'm not even insulting because I know that everyone has it rough. Do you understand? These brands too, they went through a lot to be able to have the name that they have. But what I don't understand, you know, see, there are so many big brands, but that when I see these days, like when I see them, I'm like, I mean, bro, like, oh my days, you guys, relax. I wouldn't even wear these brands because there was a certain brand. I'm not even going to mention the name because very big brand though. Bro, I think I even reposted one of their looks recently. I was like, that clothes is mad though. It was on this model that I don't really like. Anyways, forgive my dry lips. I shouldn't be talking smack about people with dry lips. Anyways, this certain brand, like, we went for the casting. I think we went for the casting. She was doing I want to pick birth models, do a private show. Like, she didn't want to use the models that casted for fashion show now. And then we went, and not even the owner of the brand, the babe's daughter was being so rude. And in my mind, I'm like, bro, relax. Like, most of us here might not be able to afford. Some people here might not be able to afford your outfit, but don't be acting like they're rags. Like, this babe was really being so rude, and it was so painful. And in my head, I was like, if you were a client, like the way some designers are, like, if I was a client, you wouldn't be acting this rude. So what the hell? Like, are models trash? Are they rags? Like, they are so looked down upon. Like, bro, fashion shows, you see how models are treated, like, with no respect, no, like, the way they feed them, the way they treat them. Like, I don't know how it is at international fashion shows like New York Fashion Week and all those things, but I'm pretty sure it's not as bad. First things first, the pay is terrible. For 1 week, or I think it's 2 weeks, for a whole fashion show, you get paid like 200k. Then your agency will now have to take their cut off. Even though, I mean, I'm not speaking for Beth because Beth used to try. They even used to like have like catwalk lessons for girls and all of that. So I'm not saying Beth, but like, bro, your agency will not even help you go for the casting. They won't even help you go for the casting, but guess what? They'll be chopping your money. I know. Anyways, my point is that modeling isn't like, it's not the easiest of things. And me personally, if you ask me, I'm pretty glad that I went into modeling through Beth, and I'm pretty glad that I got scouted right after Zara. I didn't have to deal with half of the shit that sometimes you will see people putting themselves in some situations and you're like, well, my mother can't. I'm not saying that, oh, if I was in their situation, I probably wouldn't do the same. But like, at the end of the day, I'm just grateful that to a very large extent my mom could provide. There are some things that my mom still will be so pissed, like, this babe, are you not modeling? Why are you not making money? You grab. But like, one of my biggest paid jobs which I'll forever be grateful to. Even though people are coming, not so many people, people are like, I beg, like, why are you acting this way when we know da 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 da. I was grateful for this job, even though it was really not healthy for my hair, but one of my best jobs. One of my favorite jobs that didn't necessarily pay so much, but like I love the pictures where Andre Nyama, I think that's how you pronounce it, I don't know, but her pieces are nice. But there's some big brands that, bro, we worked for during fashion week and they'll pay like 10k 15k, and that's even because our agency was dragging for it, because they feel like they're a big brand. You should be grateful that they gave you the opportunity to work for them. And in my head, I'm just like, I get that you worked hard to get to where you are, and that's why you're a big brand and people will love to work for you. But remember that if I was your child, is this how do you understand? One thing about Nigerian modeling industry that is really, really sad, or Nigerian entertainment industry, personally in general, modeling especially, like models are looked down upon. Like, bro, like I really don't get why models are looked down upon, because it's not easy to walk in heels. It's not even easy to be confident in your body. You guys don't. There was one day, I think I'd left modeling or birth or something, and then they posted something in the group chat, and they posted a video of what's her name? I forget her name. She's really skinny though. Can't remember what country she's from. I used to be so into this modeling shit, you guys. I've forgotten her name, but like she's such a hot babe, but she's very skinny. And then they posted it in the birth group chat, and they're like, oh, this is the body for the season. No offense, but that lady is skinny, and except you're a Nigerian, like, do you understand? Nigerians have body. Like, you find it very hard to see Nigerian girls that don't have titties. Like, I'm saying, you could think that, oh, your boobs are small, but then you get into modeling and they're like, sorry, your bust is big, your waist is big, your hips cannot pass 35. At some point, my hips were a problem. The first job I did this job with a girl that was skinnier than me. Shockingly, I saw people skinnier than me, modeling industry. And the designer goes, your hips are too big for this outfit. And I was like, what hips, please? This was me that hadn't even known that, oh, I was going to inherit, the hips that my mommy has. You guys, I feel like I might not go for this dinner. And like, bro, literally, yeah, modeling in Nigeria it's too, you have to be the one to keep yourself sane, because if you don't, these people will make you run mad, because they'll make you, like, that's the thing, if you're not strong, they'll make you feel a certain way. With every season you're trying to change your looks and you're feeling a certain way. Well, there was one period where Adot, the black skin babe, I think Rontan's girlfriend, I don't be saying shit, but like, I think there was a season where she was what everyone wanted in the modeling industry. And I'm like, bro, the reason Adot is because those are her features. That's how she was born. That's how she looks. You cannot be telling people that they need to look like that. Like, bro, first things first, are they even from where she is from? Like, relax. See, I used to think modeling was about like, oh, being unique. Like I was saying, Adot she looks the way she looks because she's unique. People from her place will probably look like her. I know that me and a bunch of my friends were feeling some certain way one period about our body. And bro, we really not even be that. Like, if you see our size, we're really not even that anything. Do you grab? All I have to say is that you have to be really strong to want to go into modeling. Some people say my agency was not as good as I'm saying that they are, but to me they were good. Sorry guys, I'm trying to, do you know how hard it is to do this shit? Like, I'm trying to literally draw, I'm trying to draw a freaking, I'm trying to freaking I'm trying to line my eyes and tell you people this story. Like, anyways, I'm going to do a part 2 where you guys ask me questions you have about modeling, so I explain better. I think that makes more sense. You cannot model and pay your bills. I'm just going to let you know that. Like, you can probably like make some money if you do like big jobs, but like, how many big jobs like going to do? Like, and then the sad part is you can probably work like once a month, and that once a month, my love, there's one designer that I did a shoot for. I always wanted to do a shoot for them, and people will be telling me shit like, oh, you do a shoot for her because she likes yellow girls, she likes mixed girls. First things first. Lol, how is that supposed to be consoling? Secondly, I did a shoot for this designer. First designer wanted to beat me, and then secondly, she knew she was wrong, but trust, she knew she was wrong. Like, why would you even be shouting at me? Even if she knew she was wrong, this babe. See, that was one of the jokes. I was like, how far now? Like, and that was probably like, oh, that was my favorite job. The pictures were mad. I killed that shoot. Me and the people that did it, we killed that shoot. Yeah. Anyways, killed that shoot and got paid 10K for coming. Thanks for coming. Oh my days, you guys. Please, before when I come to Nigeria now for holiday and I want to work with brands, people say that nafeesabutu is ungrateful. She was insulting this person's brand on her channel. See, I'm telling you guys, call a spade a spade. We get it. My only problem is models are looked down upon, which is very stressful for me. I hate this thing. My this thing does not look the same. People be looking down on models, be it designer, be it casting directors. Like, I get that you have to be stern and professional and yada da da da. Nobody's asking to be given jobs on a silver platter, but there's one thing about being stern, and it's another thing. It's one thing to be stern and it's one thing to be professional. I just feel like a lot of people in the modeling industry miss it. Like, it's so like the thin line between missing how to be professional and how to be mean or stern or something. I don't know. Like, bro, I'm not saying pat us on the back when we do something that is minimum, like bare minimum, and then do you understand, tell us that, oh my god, it's more than it is. Do you get? But like, modeling in age, I would highly not recommend. Please, you have to have money to do freelance. So like there's so many photographers that be taking, I don't know of any personally. I just hate one photographer in the whole of Lagos, and it wasn't that he took advantage of me or anything. He just said something stupid when I won Face of Zaran, and I was just like, oops, how old was I? Why are you telling me this rubbish? Like, where do I know you from that you're joking with me? He probably doesn't even know, or probably does, because I don't think I ever shot with him after that time. But that's none of my business. I just know that I don't like him because he doesn't know how to talk. Me, I hate people that don't know how to talk. TBH, because I be killing people with politeness and all of that good stuff. For instance, here, me, I just did a lot of, because I couldn't do shows because I wasn't so confident. I hated walking shows because I'm such a shy person and I always imagine myself falling for some strange reason, and you can only walk so well in heels if you're very confident. You guys understand? So with my legs shaking and the thought of falling, that's really not a nice combo. So I used to stick to my lookbooks. Like, y'all do the shows, I'll get paid over all the lookbooks, you know. So all the lookbooks and campaign shoots. Campaign shoots pay the most. I will do a Q&A for the part 2 of this video, because I plan on doing a modeling series. So I'll probably split this series in like 5 episodes. Let me know in the comment section if you understand and if you really think I should. I'm going to do a part 1 is me ranting, basically the intro of my experience. I hope it was as detailed. I'm trying not to go into specific situations and explain them to details, but if you want me to, I would tell story times. I don't know if I would list designers or all those other things, but like I was trying just to touch like different areas. Then the part 2, I would do a Q&A. A lot of people don't, for somebody who has 13k followers, a lot of people don't participate on my Insta stories, but I will try to get questions and I'll answer them in the part 2. I would also do how to take pictures. That's not necessarily modeling directly, but more or less it's relatable. How to take pictures, how to edit pictures, and I'll try as much as possible to inform you guys about things surrounding modeling in general. Don't mind this. I'm really trying to look at this liner. You guys, this shit is the ghetto TBH. But like, I hope you guys enjoyed listening to me talk. I think I know what the problem is. I know what the problem is. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed me talk. I think I'm going to miss my dinner, most likely. I'm going to eat by myself. I'll probably film another video when I come back. But let me know in the comment section if you liked my rants. I will try to be more specific if I see that people have questions, and I would answer that. That helps both of us. That helps all of us more. Like, if you ask me specific questions, I will answer those questions and let you know my experience and my take on it and all that stuff, instead of just me sitting down and trying to like address all the areas. Do you understand? Ask me questions, I would tell you how it was, all that good stuff. So I will see you guys in the part 2 of this video. Don't forget to, you know, show love. Don't forget to share this video. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to leave a nice comment. Don't forget to actually comment down all the things that I asked you to comment down. Please interact with this video, and hopefully I get a good response so I can do a part 2 of this video. I'm not done. Okay, I'm actually done with my makeup. I'm actually going to do lip gloss. I'm going to put my Fenty bronzer on all the places that I want to highlight. I'm not going to put foundation. I'm not going to put, I'm actually going to put lashes as well. That's why I'm thinking twice about cleaning this shit, because by the time I put lashes, my day, everything will look the same. We can't kill ourselves. We're not more over here. So thanks for joining me in this video. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.